better advisor to me than Sherry. When the choir was first started, there was a president of the choir. One person making all the decisions, and that hurt the choir more than it helped. Sherry actually, when she became president, she actually really picked up on doing the committee and making sure that the members of the choir were represented as the choir. Somebody from each vocal group, somebody from diverse areas of the company. That put us in a real good position. And one of the first things I did when I was the chairperson was I asked everybody to make a list of things that they wanted to do with the choir, that they wanted the choir to accomplish in the next 5 or 10 years. And at the top of my list was release a CD. And that was included on a lot of other lists. And we had no way, no idea of how to go about actually doing that, other than making sure our numbers were good, making sure that we were bringing in people who were very chorally, vocally sound, bringing folks in that were culturally minded. And I really cannot tell you all how proud I am of this choir. Every time we had changes inside the choir, they were only changes for the better. I mean, we were getting a better reputation. We were getting a better reputation for working with people and giving them what they were looking for, being what they were looking for. A lot of the connections that people in the choir were making, whether they were on the committee or not, opened huge doors for us. And I mean, it is amazing. Now, not only are we doing this great thing for CMN, but the group of people that are in charge of hiring veterans are looking at You Are the Reason and on Eagle's Wings to help promote their program, to help show this is the way Walmart feels about our veterans and about the heroes in our country. So what we're doing here is going to have a much further reach than just CMN. We're raising money for CMN. What we're doing here is going to reach, we don't know how far it's going to reach. Okay? Our next CD, if it goes according to what I wrote, years ago, it is going to be a holiday CD. With music from several different faiths on that CD. So it will truly be holiday music. We're going to make, and this is another one of my dreams here, we're going to make a CD with the national anthems of every country we operate in. Wow. From every country, we will have members of the choir. We will have a soprano, an alto, a tenor, a bass from every country.
Wow. Yeah, there you go.
It will be a worldwide association.
I think it was Sharon Orloff, or it was Sharon or that said, you know, your next goal is international. And that warmed my heart a great deal because I have a real passion for him. Um, I won't cry very hard. When when I became president of the choir, I'm going to go back to something real quick. It was a one-person choir. I mean committee, and it didn't work. It didn't work. And I think one of the first people that got on the committee, one of the first was Erica, got on the committee really young and early, and Sam was on the committee. There was just a handful of us, and Sam was just a leader on that committee. And I knew I was leaving, and I thought, you know, this was my baby. I loved the choir, and I thought I've got to leave it. Why don't you call her? I've got to leave it with somebody that is going to take on the vision, but make it better. If you aren't mentoring someone right now to do better in their job, then shame on you. And I don't care if it's your friend, your coworker, your boss. You should be helping them be better at what they were. And I remember the day I called him and I said, "Would you do it?" And I think he was a little shocked. I think he was a little bit shocked. And he said, "Why me?" And I said, "Because you've got it in you." I said, "I will be there every step. Anything you need from me, I will help you." He didn't need me. And he has brought...
Yeah, I did.
Well, he called, but usually he would call and say, "I'm doing this," and I'm like, "Why did you call?" You got it. You got, and we kept in touch. I wasn't in the choir from 2003 to 2007. I was in the field, and I couldn't get up here. But he would call me and say, "Sherry, this is what we're doing. Sherry, this is what we're thinking about. Sherry, this is where we're going. This is where we're going to do." And I watched Sam, who was already a leader, but I saw him bloom into the leader he is, and he does a great job with the committee. And it by far surpassed anything I could ever do. And so now I get to be on his committee, and I kid people about being the bus boss, and I'm bossy, and I know I am. My husband says it, I know I am. But when it comes down to it, Sam is who I listen to now. And it's so refreshing to have somebody that used to listen to me, now I get to listen to him, and I trust what he says. And I know, and if we disagree, we disagree. But we walk out on the other side, and we have respect for each other. And we cannot say enough for what Sam does for this. You guys will never know. He sits in the back, it looks like he's not paying attention. He is working choir. He is working choir the whole time. Because I've checked, because I get nervous. But he's working choir, I promise you. And so we just really appreciate it. And you've done far better than I would have ever done. So I'm proud of you. He's my other brother from another mother.
Does everybody have a pen?
Oh, a lot of them don't.
I got to tell you, in 2004, I think it was the 2004 national event, we had 1,000 of these things made, and I don't have very many left. So we give them to everybody. We give one to everybody who's new. If you don't have one, if you haven't gotten one before, see me. We've got some left, but when these are gone, they're gone. We only had 1,000 made, so one day they'll be worth a lot on eBay. They're not individually numbered on the back, but you can fake that. You can get it in a grave. 5 or 1,000 or something.
Sherry Portugal, I want to say this real quick because we've got one more thing to take back today. Sherry Portugal is so creative when it comes to fabric and yarn, and if you ever watch her, she sits there and crochets while she's typing. I don't know how she does it, but she can. So we're going to send this back for Dave. It says this. So make sure and give that to Dave.
Trust me.
I wanted to buy him new house shoes because he wore the same ones last time. I was ready to move it. So.
I'm going to sit down now. I got to enter some sign-in sheets.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh. We've got a piece of cloth up here.
Oh yeah.
There's actually 4.
There's 4 pieces
Panels.
that need to be autographed.
to have 4. They're all a little different. The one that's got the purple is mine. But I want everyone to autograph them, and after you've autographed each of them, I need you to put your name on a piece of paper. I'm going to do a drawing. I'm going to draw 3 names, and I'm going to make it into a quilt for you and let you choose what colors you want. Now, if you want machine quilting, I might be able to get it to you within 2 or 3 months. If you want hand quilting, don't expect it before Christmas.
She does excellent work. Thank you, Sherry. That was really sweet. She is a whiz at fabricating. Okay. You're next, I promise.
I'm done crying.
Just
That's
touch.
it.
Just touch.
Yeah, right.
You know, they talked about leadership. They talked about professionalism. You know, I think we can all appreciate both Sam and Sherry for everything they've done. But what they didn't talk about is passion. And without passion, we know the choir just wouldn't have what they have. And both of these wonderful people have expressed passion for music, passion for each one of us. And, you know, she's our mama, and he's our daddy, and they keep us in line when we need it, and they give us hugs when we need it. And so I think that we appreciate the passion for everything, the integrity, the respect for the individual, the embodiment of those things. And so we appreciate you very much, and from the choir, from our hearts, we thank you for your passion and your hearts.
It's hard act to follow. But we wanted to appreciate Erica. We thank you so much. Come on down, Erica. The sopranos with the stuff we're going through. So we got all those high notes and we saw her I couldn't have done it all if I didn't have such wonderful students. So I've only been in the choir a couple of years, but this is the best group of sopranos we've had. So we're carrying the rest of the choir. So.